Akita here, so welcome to the VR Tech channel. I wasn't actually planning on making a video today, but we have some big news from an Ask Me Anything directly with boss about what's coming and what's not on the Meta platform, with some cool teleportation tech from the creators of the Vario XR headsets, coming by the way to every platform, and the official PC VR for the Vision Pro, plus the next step for Xreal, making a phone, sort of. So well, let's get into it. Alright, here we are. So we have some bad news on what was supposed to arrive on the Quest 3 platform. And we're talking about the augments. They were actually teased in the latest Meta Connect. And what we were talking about here were actually some holograms that will populate your mixed reality room with mixed reality experience. So you will actually be able to interact with them, having like an Instagram, like a frame or something of sort. Programs to start directly from there. You know, interactable things to make you feel mixed reality a bit more magical, let's say. The idea was pretty cool. It was actually what mixed reality should be, like the ability to, you know, augment our reality for real. But yeah, these are not happening. Not anytime soon, at least. But said, the thing we announced at Connect we were playing with in January, and we decided it was just not good enough. It was too held back by some system architecture limitation that we had. Ended up feeling more like a toy, and it didn't really have the power that we think it needed to deliver on the promise of what it was. And so we made a decision there to go back to the drawing board and basically do a completely different technical architecture starting from scratch, including actually a much deeper set of changes to the system to enable what we want to build here. And so this is going to take longer than we had hoped to deliver. So why is this kind of positive, even if they actually delayed a feature kind of indefinitely? Well, because they're actually starting to redesign completely the system to make it more open to all of these possibilities. It seems like now Horizon OS is more based on, you know, the idea of launching a single app at a time and having that work completely using the entire system, and probably because of that they weren't actually able to make this thing work because, you know, there were multiple things at once having to work at the same time. Thing that the Vision Pro, by the way, does pretty well. It might be also an hardware limitation of the Snapdragon chipset that we have on the Quest 3 that for sure is less powerful than the M2 that we have on the Vision Pro, but seems like the big hurdle was actually the software, and so they're working on it in this push to actually make the Quest 3 more a productivity headset as well, and not just a gaming headset like everyone is referring to. It seems like the Meta doesn't really like the fact that we all consider the Quest 3 to be a console. They want it to be a platform, a spatial computer of sorts, but yeah, the Vision Pro just stole that thing from them. They lately design a lot of use scenarios that are not actually possible right now on the Quest 3, and hopefully we're gonna get some updates soon on the UX, on the UI, on the operating system, and that seems what they're working on, so that's the exciting part. I also wanted to highlight another part of the showcase. It's a very short one, but it said that there's not gonna be a gaming showcase this year. They actually have to prioritize other things. So yeah, that is not gonna happen. It wasn't an annual thing, apparently. So yeah, for new gaming stuff, we're gonna have to wait September anyway. So we're getting so many big games like Batman, Alien, Metro, Behemoth. It's probably the biggest year so far for gaming on the Quest 3, but we don't have a showcase. It's odd. Right, now to something very, very exciting, because Vario, the creator of the XR3 and XR4, very high-end PC VR headsets, actually created Teleport, something that you're gonna be able to do later this year. Unfortunately, they showed me the thing, but I wasn't able to try it myself just yet. There's gonna be a wait list. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, by the way, if you wanna get part of it. I'm in there too, so we're waiting together. But the exciting thing is that you're gonna be able to use your phone, in this case, an iPhone, for now, to actually scan an environment, to scan like an object or anything you want, and create a fully completely automated, ultra-realistic environment out of it. For example, this room took about 10 minutes to scan and to have these results. And for someone that tried photogrammetry a long time ago to actually scan my entire house, it was an actual nightmare, and knowing that this can happen this fast and just on a phone is just incredible. And the cool thing, you're gonna be able to then go back to those places with your Quest 3, with your SteamVR headset or whatever you wanna use, and you know, revive those moments in a total actual 3D memory, kind of like teleporting back. This technology is gonna use Gaussian splatting to make it possible and viable, and there's no input from the end user. You just have to walk around with your phone and look at everything, and then, you know, the program will do the rest. It looks very cool. I can't really wait to try it out. You know what we can try out already though? It's ALVR. So SteamVR for the Vision Pro. I actually made already a video about it to use the Vision Pro as a SteamVR headset, but now it got actually accepted directly on the App Store from Apple. So you don't have to go through like a test flight or anything like that. It's gonna be directly on the App Store, and this is the first of many. Hopefully Steam Link is gonna arrive as well to make this thing a bit more usable and collect a bit less dust, because it has an amazing screen and great lenses, and will be amazing to use it better for PC VR. It's already doable, of course, but now it's on the App Store directly, and yeah, super excited. And now the last news before ending. Xreal actually started the pre-orders of the Xreal Beam Pro. This is kind of a phone, but it's gonna work as the Beam, just with a better processor and of course a screen. And this is gonna be used to be connected with your glasses and have like the full 60OF in case of the Xreal 2 Ultra that need to arrive, or 3DOF tracking and their Nebula software directly. They said that this is not meant to substitute your phone. It's actually pretty cheap. It's around $200 for the Wi-Fi version. You can use every entertainer app in there. I mean, it's running on Android, and they have kind of a better control of it instead of like, you know, your phone. I think it's a great thing because it is a dedicated thing. It's not gonna use your phone battery. It's gonna be more powerful than the Beam with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, powerful enough to run your glasses. By the way, if you want to know more about the glasses, I made a video over there. And the cool thing, if you turn it on the back, it actually has two cameras that are very far from each other, because those are gonna be used for spatial photos and videos that then you can view directly on your Xreal Air. And this is super cool. I'm super happy that 3D photo and pictures are coming back, and this is gonna be like a dedicated camera for it. Hopefully it takes good pictures, but the cool thing is like the lenses are far enough from each other to give a very good stereoscopical view, and that's what we want, because phones, like, you know, that camera is very close, so the 3D will be limited. But anyway, I hope you're gonna be able to check it out soon and share more on the channel about it. We'll try to contact Xreal about it, because, you know, I cover in the past all the other classes. But yeah, overall, that's all for today. I thought it was going to be a smaller video. It got longer than expected, but hey, thanks for sticking with me. Anyway, guys, as always, if you like the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Subscribe to the channel, more about VR tech. If you really love the channel, join button on there. To unfurl also the Patreon. Thanks to all the patrons who join the channel, of course. And I see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.